Hey, hope you enjoyed the Brandenburg Concerto number 3 or 4, I don't remember. And how's everyone doing on this lovely Friday? Hope you're all having a great day. I am. Why not? I already kind of know where we're going to fly around. For some reason, the city of Mumbai came into my mind today earlier. And I felt that for some strange reason, we're going to fly around there. I must have been there before, but I don't know. I got to look it up even where it is on the Google Maps, the cities. I don't know the cities of India that well. Did you know there's 23 million people in the greater Mumbai population area, the metropolitan area? I mean, somebody just told me that, so I assume it's true. How you doing? Where I am, it is 11:23 in the morning. So I'm starting a little early. Probably go a little long. Probably have a 2-hour stream. Yeah, well, probably in the evening for you in Spain. Not too late though. It's early evening. Anyway, well, it's getting there. Yeah. So what is up today? Well, as I mentioned, I don't know if you mentioned on the Twitch, my little Twitch or Twitter thing. I have some new technology that I'm kind of excited to debut with today's music stream, which will be the second half of the stream, which will be the piano stream today. So I'll bring my piano from Ken's Lounge. First half, we're going to play Flight Simulator, put my guitar down. The tech, I will just say, I will talk a lot more about it once we get to the guitar, to the music section, the piano section today, and why it's kind of interesting and something new. But before that, I'm not going to say anything about it. So you're gonna have to wait to find out. It's really not that exciting though. So you'll probably be disappointed, which is fine. All right, let's see what we got here. So step 1 of today's stream. No, not options. World map. Thank you. Is to locate the target city, which is not going to be possible for me. I mean, I can locate India. Geez. Do I get a medal? I think I could probably locate Calcutta. Maybe not. I don't think I can. Yeah, it's not where I thought it was. It's on the west. It's kind of on the west coast under this little area here. So this is going to be Mumbai. This whole area here, 23 million people. Oh my lord! All right, where should we take off from? There's a major airport. There's an air base. I bet that's a lot quieter. Yeah, let's take off from the air base. What's it got? Sure. We're not gonna use that airplane though. Hey, Science, how you doing? Made a command decision earlier based on some completely random things to fly around Mumbai today, at least for the first part of the segment. And in what plane, I don't know. By the way, we have to revisit the Dune stuff at some point. There was just a patch to it today, a download for the Dune site or the Dune content, which is a free DLC that actually includes this ornithopter that we could fly around. We could fly the ornithopter around Mumbai, but I gotta adjust my control scheme for the controller a little bit. You know what's a really great city? I want to make sure we're traveling in a plane that has great sightseeing capabilities, and really the one that's actually designed for sightseeing is the Edgeley Optica. Oh, the giant drone. Yeah, I kind of want to. I've never flown one of those drones. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna choose. I mean, bright yellow. Why not? We're not gonna need all this fuel, and we're gonna want to take off from cold. I think, yeah, the drones could be. I mean, drones are a really interesting craft to fly. Oh, they have drones in Microsoft Flight Simulator that you could buy. I just haven't bought any of them. They have quite a few. little ones, big ones, military, ones based on the Patriot or whatever, the military, big military ones. It's not that different to fly from a regular plane. It's just there's no cockpit. So you're only flying from the external mode. So for that reason, the drones, I don't think are that exciting in Microsoft Flight Simulator. But if you're flying an actual mission, where you're, you know what I mean? That could, in a game that has missions. We don't really have missions in this game. We have to make them up. And our mission is purely sightseeing. Okay, so let's see. I'm bringing up Mumbai here on... okay, so we're taking off from... this little airport, but there's like two airports right next to each other, and the main airport is close to downtown. It's like, wow. It's like the city probably grew around the airport grounds because it's very, very centrally located. So we won't be having to fly far. I don't know. Okay, well, I can probably figure it out. All right, it's in the natural scheme of things. It's in the middle of the night in India. It's 12:58 a.m. It's literally 1 a.m. So we're just going to fast forward that to some kind of, mid-morning time. Looks kind of foggy. Let's check it out. We might have to adjust that. We can. Yeah, it's pretty foggy. I can make it not foggy, but let's just see how it looks. Maybe it'll be less foggy when we get to the city. All right, this is our plane, or it's the Edge, the Optica. It's designed for sightseeing in that it has this huge, a lot of glass in the cockpit area. This plane comes with a dog and a cat. The dog and the cat are named, I forget what they're called now. You can turn them off. Kilo and Matto, which is pretty cool. So, and you can actually see up close if you zoom in a bit here. They're kind of they don't move around a lot, but they are breathing. They just breathe. The dog looks around a little bit. I think it'd be cooler if they had more, than just this one little repeated animation. But you get what you get. It's cool. Yeah, and you could turn them on or off. You don't have to have them there, but we'll leave them on. So starting this plane up, we start with the battery, the alternator. We won't need external power. Fuel pump, yes. We don't need this. Leave lights off for now. Garmin is booting up. Throttle to partial. Mixture to full. Fuel valve. On means you do get fuel, I believe. Hold on a second here. This is about to boot up, isn't it? The Garmin, it's taking a while. There you go. All right, and then we can go up here, and I believe the starting it is via this key here. If I remember correctly, you go start it. And it's got this ducted fan engine that's pretty cool. Did it start? I don't believe it did. Wait, what did I do? Okay, let's go over this again. What did I do? All right. I did not turn my fuel on. I thought I turned my fuel on, but I did not turn my fuel on. So, yeah, no starty, no fuel. Starts right up when you put the fuel on. All right, we don't want to be sitting here all day, so we're going to close the doors. Close the right door. Close the left door. Hey, bus, don't smash into me. Thank you. Looks like a cool fighter plane over there. Russian fighter plane. All right. Now we've got the engines running. We can put on our lights, strobe lights. We don't really need landing lights. Panel lights. Yes, that's fine. I don't know what that's for. You don't start it from there. Interesting. Maybe you could also start it from there. Because you start it from the key, you don't start it from this button. I'll have to experiment with that. I've never noticed that it has two start buttons. Oh, okay. But it's not important. So, all right. Basically, we're gonna head east because that's, I think, the direction of the city. But it's all around us. It's gonna say, "Oh, you have fog." Yeah. So. Yeah, right. That's so realistic. 7. Enable ignoring weather at this airport.
KNSH 999er request taxi for East departure.
Catch 999er taxi to and hold short of runway 08 using taxiway Bravo, cross runway 16. Contact tower on 118.75 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short
All right, let's follow the big blue arrows.
Cross runway 16 KNSH 999er.
So we get to take off. I'm probably going to set this to no fog mode, to weather being perfect mode, just so that we can see where we're going and what the ground looks like. Because I mean, it's realistic. It could be definitely could be foggy. Could be foggy. What's happening on the internet? Is anything fun? Okay, we're going to head down to the end of this runway here. I don't know if I've ever streamed. I don't remember for sure if I've done very little streaming at Indian cities in general. I've done it a few times, but not on stream. Okay, so we're gonna go to the end of this runway. Not that we need to use the whole runway, but we'll do it just because that's the way they like it. And there's the dog and the cat. They're waiting for us. They'll just stay. They'll sleep through the whole thing pretty much. Matto and Nova, I don't remember. Matto, thank you. Matto and Kilo, yes. Kilo? I don't know. All right, hold on a second. We gotta ask request takeoff clearance. Otherwise, we'll get mad. We're also gonna set up for takeoff, which in this case is flaps to 2 clicks in 20 degrees. Those are the trailing edge flaps there. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be foggy. I want to see the city, so we're gonna turn off the fog. Well, let's take off in the fog. Let's see how extensive it is. All right, so this is what it looks like from here. They're fine. Whoop, whoop. Okay, when the airspeed gets to that green thing there, we can rotate and start to bring our flaps in. There is no retractable landing gear, and we're heading east, which is nice. Whoops. Are we a little heavy? Now we're fine. It's a little downdraft there. It's not a super long runway either. Did he meow? It sounded like he meowed, but he didn't. That's me. It's kind of a stall warning. So yeah, you can see we can't see much of anything. And which is realistic, but it's not. By the way, these two airports are right near. This is the international airport from Mumbai. Okay. Yes. Fine. We're gonna head east. I don't want to go right over that other airport. So there's the international traffic airport. This is a airbase that we took off from, which is, interesting. They're basically similar. So basically we're flying over the airport right now. That's fine. That'll be fine. Probably shouldn't do that, but yeah, it's fine. All right. Guess what? We are going to switch. Noise really wants to come out. Give me some trim here. How are we looking in here? Okay, that's all good. Probably want to move the mixture back just a little bit. That'll give us some performance. All right, weather. I don't like that it's foggy. I mean, it is what it is, but we don't have to live with it. We just can click that there. See how different. Now we can actually see what it looks like on a clear day. It's not realistic, but as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't break the immersion. And you can see from now clearly where we were. There's the big airport, and to the right and to the left is the little airport, which is where we took off from. And then won't be too hard to find out where the actual city of Mumbai is. Yeah, it is too bad. It's kind of good if you think about it. I don't know. By the way, I'd like to say, on behalf of myself and my pets here, orange cats are pretty. My cat is black. Yeah, or tuxedo. Cheers. Welcome to the Diet Coke life. This is what it's like. Now, as I was saying, okay, so that's up to the north towards Park. We're heading to the south. Okay, I'm just getting my orientation here. The metropolitan area of like 23 million residents. Spanish style chocolate. I bet that's good. I'll bet. Oh, it's like thick, so it's like, you know, it's not really a drink, sort of. Okay, that sounds good. But Diet Coke, I mean, it's my treat of the day. It's just something I can look forward to. I'm like, oh, you know, even if I don't want a Diet Coke, it's Diet Coke time. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Cinnamony churros. Which is fried bread, but, you know, so it's got to be good. All right. So we're heading down this way towards what I'm looking at. It's got to be the, I'm thinking as the population center, but it's just very spread out, I'm thinking. Okay. Now we're starting to get some speed going here. And I want to lose altitude, so we're going to trim to 0. There we go. There's at least a few tall buildings, but it's interesting. It's not really a, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a very planned downtown. Where are we going here? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, sure. If it's got milk in it and you let it boil, it's gonna thicken up. But you gotta be careful not to burn it. Okay, I'm watching our speed because we're going to lose some altitude here. And we don't want to hit the red zone, which is 140 knots. Yeah, we're getting close. I have torn the wings off this plane before, okay? It's not that hard. And that's basically what you can imagine happens when you overspeed. 140 knots is pretty much, you know, that's the red line. Okay, so you got a coastline there. There's quite an interesting looking causeway there. I wonder why they built that bridge like that, not in the more direct way. And then we have this like triple buildings here that are like obviously made part of the same. These tall, I mean, how tall are they? Well, you want to know. And so do I. So we're going to find out. Ooh. Okay. So which way we're looking? We are facing south, right? Okay. Ah. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is that One World Center? I think so. Six lifts in each tower. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. It's near. This is what I'm looking at. Trying to look at these buildings. It's near. It's next to One World Center. Okay, that's One World Center. But the really tall buildings. Hard to tell here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. From the sky, you can always. It's hard to tell how tall these buildings are. Okay, there's those. All right. Yeah, okay. So this comes in there. Goes right there. So these buildings here are called Omcar 1973? Or is that across the street from it, effectively? Hold on. Yeah, it's hard to see exactly on this map what the building actually is. But yeah, this is basically the center, kind of the financial district. All right, we're going to move on. But yeah, it looks like there's quite a few Major financial hubs here. French style. Ooh, this all sound good. I'm interested in seeing what kind of unique building opportunity, kind of buildings. There's like this building off on the water here. What's that? Is that listed here? Yes. This building down here is the Hajj Ali Dargah, which is a island mausoleum holding the tomb of some kings, some Hajj type people, and they're a Muslim saint, in fact. So that's not what I thought it was. That is a mausoleum, excuse me, where a certain high level dead people are interred. That's unusual. You would not, I would not have thought that, and it's not the kind of thing you've necessarily seen in a major Western city. It's out there. As usual, the rich dead people want to have a nice view in eternity. So, they figure to be out in the bay. They don't want to be in the stinky city for eternity. All right, so we're talking about major transportation hubs, and you can easily see here is kind of the end of the line of the train station, pretty much. Not much else to go on. There's a lot. This is just one tiny. This whole peninsula is one part of Mumbai. This is just like southern Mumbai kind of thing. Like that building. That's a pretty tall one. All right, I'm gonna take a quick pause. I want to see where the train station is. Okay, there's the train station. Mumbai Central. Yes, that's what it is. And then. Is that a hotel? No, that's not a fancy hotel. Okay, this is the central train station, and then you go up a ways, and then there should be a tall building of some kind. Hard to tell. They don't really have the tall buildings like called out here. That one's pretty tall. All right. So again, we're looking out at the vast Indian Ocean, I guess, or part of it. So we're looking east here. Okay, that's inland. So south, that direction is really where the rest of India is, or I mean, all of it's all directions. But this is sort of a part that juts in a major bay that juts in. I'm sure, huge bay. Wow, and there's like there's like a new Mumbai over on the other side of this thing. It's quite a ways away. I wonder if we can even make it there. This plane's not okay. We're not going any fast anymore. Let's speed her up a bit. Still want to lose a little altitude. Let's stay around about 1,000 feet. I mean, gigantic is only one way. There's one way to put it, but like, yeah, I mean, 23 million people, unfathomable in scale. Like it dwarfs. Most metropolitan cities in the world. I think Singapore also has 23 million, as we were saying there. And then as far as cities go, that's about it. Let's head in this way. Okay, so we came down from there. We checked out kind of the southern spit here. We're heading back over here, which is a little less popular. I'm looking at where we are on the Google Maps here, so that's good. There's definitely some stuff to see here, like a hospital, some top-rated hotels that should have noticeable. I think they're kind of up ahead, so we'll fly for wise. Yeah, so the good thing about this plane is it has the window. It has a lot of windows. I mean, you can really see. It has great visibility from the inside. But the bad thing is it's not that fast. So if you want to zip around. Like we were flying that F-5 fighter plane, and that could get anywhere. We could go anywhere in that. All right, and I'm going to take an opportunity to check my instruments. Now, one of the most important things you want to keep an eye on in this plane and in several of these kind of planes. Oh, my transponder's not on. Let's turn that on. Oh, that's selected altitude. Wait a minute. Okay, no, that's the autopilot. This is the transponder. Oh, it is on. as I was saying, it has 2 fuel tanks. They're monitored from down here. Hold on a second here. Let's see if I can get a close look here. Ugh, hold on. No. Here. Fuel in left tank, fuel in the right tank. We're only drawing fuel, I think, out of the... What's it out here? No, well, okay, we're on both. I'm sorry. This one does have a both, so we don't have to worry about the right and left tank. I was gonna say you can set it to right and left. Yeah, no, he's got the best view. And the cats just sleeping through, like, screw this. They don't get even a bad landing they don't get too upset by. But I get upset, like, if I crash the plane, because I don't care about me, but I don't want to hurt any animals. You know what I mean? All right, so we're coming up on this water feature here. So we are going to check out the Geo World Convention Center up ahead. I don't know how impressive it'll be from the air. But then I also want to see if we can find the Royal Orchid Hotel. I guess the convention center happens to be right near the airport, which is right there. So there's a lot of the city that's not next to the airport. All that stuff down there. But it's still very, you can see it's a very congested area. So right here below us, kind of where that green circle is, I think, is the Geo World Trade Center, Convention Center. I think it's one of the anyway. Get the picture. But out this way, if we make a turn to the east, stay low. Where are we? Over 1,600 feet. Why am I at 1,600 feet? I want to be under. I want to be at like 900 feet. I just need to trim this a little better. Where is the hotel? Yeah, okay, the Royal Orchid. It's got to be around here somewhere, but I don't think it'll be that majestic from the air. Especially not from 1,400 feet. This looks like a hotel to me. Giorgio, go. Please stop coming in and asking everyone to follow you. But how are you doing, by the way? This looks like a hotel because the swimming pool from a distance. What happened? Oh, remember when I talked about the wings flying off and the cat and the dog dying? Well, we're only halfway through our mission, so we're through our day, and we were close to the airport anyway. But I was distracted for some strange reason. Don't worry, I'll just take a second to get going again. Yeah, and I went over the 140 knots. I was trying to lose altitude. It's really interesting. Like it's very sensitive to that. All right, we'll just do the same things again. Give me a second. It's really not going to take long to get back where we were. But we're going to do live weather and time. When was it? It was about, what was it? It was about 10 there. It was around there. It doesn't matter. All right. But we are going to cold start it again, which is fine. It's going to take 2 seconds. We don't need that. Let's put these on for now, though. Fuel to both. Mixture to here. There. That goes to there. Everything else is good. And then we can start it from here. It will start. It'll start right up. Well, good luck with that. I already told you, I mean, I think Fortnite is the way to go. There's just so many more people in Fortnite. But, and you play Fortnite. So I'm thinking you're lucky in that you have that. Because I can't really play Fortnite, you know what I mean? But, no, if you are interested in watching, Giorgio is a great streamer and do follow him. I'm not saying don't follow him. I'm just saying, you got to be a little less, you got to say, come in, don't say first thing is follow me. Come in and say, hi, how's everyone doing? You know what I mean? You'll get the picture. There's just kind of be friendly first, and then say, oh, by the way, I'm also a streamer. If you want to follow me, you don't lead with that. If you get what I'm saying here, but other than that, you're fine. Okay, handbrake off. We're not going to ask for permission. Oh, look, they gave us a osprey to look at while we're leaving. Or we're heading out again. It's the same every time there's an osprey. One of the first of all, the propellers can't spin in that way, and one of them is already completely gone. I love that. It's just a weird bug. It only affects the osprey. All right, we're just going to take off, and we're going to fly around a little more because I'm not done. I'm just not done. We're not even going to do much of a taxi. What are you guys doing on my takeoff run here? I don't care. I'm already impatient to get out of here. Bye, guys. Dog and a cat. It's cool. And okay, now we were not going this direction. We were heading east, but I wanted to head to the north. Actually, let's go this way. Okay, flaps up. Again, the issue, and this, as I mentioned before, the only problem I ever have in this plane is overspeeding it, and I'm flooring it right now. And you know, it takes a little while, but then once once it gets going, it definitely wants to go up. So then you want to go down, and then that's when you over the speed of the plane. But we're only doing like 70 knots. I wanted to okay, so that's where this little airport is. At the big airport's back there. We went to the south previously, but I have a feeling there's a lot of stuff kind of to this north and northeast quadrant. Well, as I say, your best approach is just to kind of say, how is everyone doing? By the way, I'm a streamer who does a lot of jet flights, a lot of airline flights, which is real interesting stuff. But it's not what I do. Is that a park or a golf course? I think it's a park. Or it could be some kind of, preserve. It's gotta be a park. I'm thinking, I don't know. So, yeah, actually, I think that might be New Mumbai on the other side where those buildings are. Kind of want to check that out. So, the main part of Mumbai is way down there. Yeah, you got more followers than I do, so come on. I think. And it's because of the Fortnite. I'm thinking. But who knows? I don't know how it works totally. But I say I'm not looking for followers. I'm just doing what I like to do. By the way, I still got plenty of Diet Coke to go, so we're going to be doing the Diet Coke cheers quite a bit. So I'm watching my airspeed meter. It's in the green. Your wings don't fly off until you're in the red. But I don't want to gain more than, I'm already at 1,500 feet. I'd like to stay at 1,000 feet just because that gives us the optimal viewing. So let's see if I can get back down to 1,000 feet. Okay, oh yeah, we want to reduce the engine. See now, as soon as you start going down, it's just a very slick plane. As soon as you lose altitude, it really speeds up. And I just don't want to get even that close to the 140. Since we've already hit it once. And I'm always like, oh, I'll be monitoring it. But then you're distracted for a second while you're ascending. Boy, it really wants to go up now. It's interesting how this plane, it's got its quirks about how it flies. Once it gets going, it just wants to go up. But hey, it's got trim. I should be able to trim it so it doesn't want to do that. There we go. 6%, negative 6%. Nope, leave a little more. Negative 8%. Is it going to bring the nose up? I'm trying to get it so that the vertical speed stays at 0. Just trim. I could use the autopilot. But I like to trim things so they're pretty close to level flight. What's my maximum negative trim? Come on, some kind of negative trim is going to get me a level flight. Either that, I'm going to talk to the manufacturer. Level flight. We're getting close. Minus 12. I didn't realize you needed that much negative trim. Okay, negative 13. Okay, so that trim tends to push my nose down, which is what I want. So now I can take my hand off the controller. without having to use autopilot, and it basically goes where I want to go, and it stays at basically the same altitude, which is what you want, and at a reasonable speed. So it's just that way so that you can fly in a relaxed way. It's called stability. Well, I've got power down quite a ways, but I can go faster. I can go 120. In other words, it's an interesting dance because the more trim you have, the less efficient your wings are. So the closer your trim is to zero, the faster you're going to go. The problem is that's going to also cause you to get excess lift, and that's going to bring the nose up, and then you're going to get altitude. So it's just a kind of a dance between trim, engine speed, and kind of where you're putting the stick, and the individual plane, each individual plane is going to respond a little bit differently to trim. But this is good. 13%. Let's try 12%. -12. But that's keeping me from like either speeding up, slowing down, or losing or gaining a lot of altitude. So I think this is okay. Where is this? I don't know what it is. No, I don't know for sure. Yeah, we didn't fly that far. Okay, there's that water feature. And then there's this stuff going in here. This is some pretty nice looking, I mean, it's not that exciting architecture, but pretty tall building. Yeah, and the other thing is that these planes will also, the planes will change their balance as they use fuel. So that's why trim can be changed. Even once you got it right, you kind of have to manage the trim, because as you lose fuel, as you burn fuel, the wings get lighter, but it tends to shift the center of gravity. And thank goodness they model all that stuff, because you can tell, and it's very realistic. It makes it very realistic. Okay, and how are we doing on the engines? Our engines are good. Everything's in the green. We got plenty of fuel. Dogs, cat, they're happy. They don't remember the previous time they died, I'm assuming. Well, it just goes on and on. That's north, right? It's basically just kind of the greater, yeah, it goes on and on. In here, in between though, is this the Sanjay Gandhi National Park though? I think it is. I mean, basically, or like the wooded area. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, or maybe it's no. It's on that side. Sorry, that can't be it. We're already further on. It's just a collection of other cities. It's an interesting terrain, though. It's definitely different than the European cities that we've been used to, and the American cities. You can see there's how the density of the buildings is designed for extremely high population. That you typically see. You'd also see kind of lists, kind of hill building on the side of hills of relatively, probably cheaply made houses, in a lot of South American cities and Central American cities. But it's not really loud in the West, as much. Okay, so now we're over this. Can we see this dam here? Is it that? The catch? I don't know. It doesn't really look like it. The other thing I'm noticing is that in this area, that's the only airport is really those two airports we were flying around. That's the direction that we took off from, or I guess that's the direction, way over there now. Well, that's about 10 miles away. But that's the thing I wanted to explore, and that's what we're doing. Whew. Yeah. As I say, Lima, I have actually flown over Lima. Some of those South American capitals are on extremely rugged terrain. No, almost no flats, you know. Um, and La Paz is like that, I believe, I think, and the Ecuadorian capital. They're just really really rugged, remote settings, and it's just really interesting to see how you know a large city gets built. It's one thing if it's a you know a river plain, but if it's very inland like that and kind of in the mountains, very interesting city design. But this is very chaotic design. Like you can't really see where's the stadium, you know, where's the downtown. We didn't really see any of that stuff. It's just kind of sprawl, which is typical of a city that has you know it's got that kind of population. Okay, yeah, Lima's on a desert. Right. You're right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not thinking of Lima. I'm thinking of some other cities, other major South American cities, capital cities. Oh, Peru. Yeah, I work. One person I work with is from Peru. A lady I work with. She's lovely. But I know she has a lot of family still in Peru. Well, I guess she'd be Peruvian. Technically. I think she is. Yeah. But yeah, everyone. I'd definitely be interested in South America as a destination. People seem really nice there, but it's just an interesting place. You know, go to. Yeah, it's very mountainous. All right. Well, we've kind of checked out the somewhat surrounding areas. So you can see it's not like all the land has been taken up entirely in the area. Like these are probably protected wetlands, though. Trying to see what this is. There's literally something listed here as the dumping ground, the DNR, you know what I mean? So this cannot be the very nice part of the city. I think there. Yeah. So that's the city dump over there, I think. Listen, I don't know. Yeah, everything I know about stuff like that is I feel like very knowledgeable about what a lot of cities look like from the air. But it's only because I've flown them in like a flight simulator, and I have to assume that it's accurate. I mean, why wouldn't it be? But look at some of the colors you kind of see on some of the they have a riot of colors going on down there, as you might call it. I bet from the ground level, I'm sure very colorful areas. But again, you know, that level, whenever I think about that density of population, I get kind of the willies because, you know, a little claustrophobic being around that many people. But you can kind of see, especially how, I mean, there's some kind of what I would call council housing or project housing. A lot of it is just, it looks like people found a hillside and put a house there, and then someone else did too, kind of thing, you know, which happens a lot. And, you know, who knows if they get water and power up there, you know. They probably do, but it's probably not as easy as you think. Wait, we're coming along here. What is this lake? Bombay Main Gate. What do they call it? Some kind of gate there, gateway into Bombay. This is Mumbai, but they still call certain things Bombay apparently. Okay, then the Western Mumbai, that over there, okay, to the right there, or you know, what is the Western Mumbai Powai Lake? Okay, so it's kind of it's a Western resort that's right on this major lake. It's a fairly big lake, but this is right in Mumbai, basically. Airspeed, we're looking good. But, you know, it's unlike these European cities where you're not going to see a lot of cathedrals. So if you're looking for cathedrals, and also I'm sure there are major stadiums and sports areas, but heck, find out where they are. All right, I think we've had enough of an excitement, enough flight excitement today. So we're just gonna surreptitiously land on the same airport we took off for. It's right next to this major international airport anyway. But we'll land over here, where we took off from, at Juhu. You can see there's some interesting looking architecture there, kind of a half circle building. Probably a lot of these pools are associated with hotels. I guess it's pretty warm weather in Mumbai a lot of the time. And that is a huge airport. Wow. But I think everything's big. But we are landing here. Alright, so let's get ready to land. So, number one thing we're going to do is, again, you want to set your trim to 0, but flaps, I think you want to start putting your flaps down. That'll get us slowing down. This is what it looks like from here. We're landing right on this runway up here. Engine way down. Also, I think my mixture is probably high. Let me adjust that mixture here. Hello. It'll come back. Give it a second. It's relaxing. Give it a second. I'll figure it out. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. We do want to get a little slower. And I love how the dog and the cat are just like, we're gonna crash. They don't care. This is what it looks like from here. Our controlled smash into the ground. Hopefully not too unfatal. Alright, we can start lowering the engine all the way because we basically want to slow down to roughly 50 knots. And just gently kiss the ground there. Hello, we're back on Earth. As it were, the virtual Earth. They're happy about it. They didn't wake up. They're just... I wish they would do something. That's okay. They have... Well, they survived this part. But, you know, we'll put them back in the box for next time. I think it's cool. And as I mentioned, some planes have people in the seats. Or like it'll be a jet. And they'll be like, you know, like the flight attendant will be at the front giving a little speech. I mean, you don't hear them, but you can see them. And there's a lot of animations. All right, we're going to park down here. So yeah, so I had an update today, and there were two things that were updated. One was the new DLC, the Dune DLC, and it kind of makes me wonder what they changed there. And the other one was this helicopter, the Cowan Simulations helicopter here. I forget what it is. So, and that was a little tricky to fly, but I have that. So I might want to take that out again and see if they've made any changes to the flight model of this Cowan Simulations helicopter there. All right, okay, open the doors. Let some air in. Where's the door handles? Door number 1. Door number 2. Open left door. There's the open doors. I love the open door policy. If you can't open it, we're going to open it. But we're going to shut this down. Okay, lights off. Battery off. And then we're going to shut the fuel off here. Fuel. Hello, fuel. Fuel selector off. Mixture to cut. So now the engine has stopped. And we've cut everything off. We're cold, pretty much cold again. Oh, did I turn fuel? Switch pump off. Yeah, that'd be nice if they had a button. All they have is an on-off, but they have this button here where you can go. You can turn them off. So I think they're off. Maybe not. I thought you could do something. It just says, right? Or you can install winter skis. Wait, what's this? Kilo and Matto. Is there other things? Oh, you can just do one or the other. I did not know this turned. There's Kilo and Matto relaxing. So the only thing you could do is turn the. Oh wait, but the cat's in a different position. Oh, I didn't try this before. So you get Matto. That's Matto, and Matto relaxing is like that, and actually has a lot more motion to it. Oh, this is cool. So it's yeah, you don't have a button to press, but I this was on and off. But you get Matto relaxing, Kilo hanging, which is he's in a different position too. Okay, he's sitting with his legs in front. And then Kilo and Matto is just what we saw before. So he's got his legs behind him, and Matto's just hanging out, like on the side. Okay. I thought you could just turn them off and on, but apparently there are a couple of positions. So we learned something today about this. We learned something today. Again, I think it's more. They could add even more stuff to it. Is it Kench on this side? Yeah, I'm going to take a quick opportunity here to make a screenshot with some other cool aircraft and a place where I can put something in the top part there. Okay. That looks pretty good. And, because I need one that says signing off, in addition to the one I have that says signing on. So I'm just collecting these kind of screenshots here. All right, so you guys know what's up. Going to take a short 4 to 5 minute break to move my piano in here, but then we're going to start playing the piano for Ken's Lounge, and I'll talk about this new piece of technology and see if anybody besides me is I fly this plane all the time. It's one of my number ones, but it is a great plane. It is a fun plane to fly around in. I'm going to bring my piano. We're going to play piano for about 45 minutes, and that's going to be a stream. And then if you like that, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. So I think probably. So sit back, relax for 5 minutes while I switch to music. Yeah, the thing about this pedal is it's a little sensitive, and I'm using it to switch scenes, and so I'm accidentally switching out of my scene prematurely. Sorry about that. You'll be fine. You can see how I do this every day. You gotta adjust my camera, do a little of that, do a little of this activity here, till I like it. I like it. Then I do that. Oh. No sound at all. Are you sure? I'm seeing sound. Are you sure there's no sound? Are you sure? Can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. No, I switched. I got this foot pedal, so I can switch. So I can switch. Watch this. So now you hear the music, right? Well, you heard the music and me, but yeah, I want to be able to switch things. But we're going to talk about this here. Hold on. This is the new technology, the new music technology I was teasing earlier. I got to figure out how I could do this. First of all, the pedal has to be in the right position. I got to figure out. I guess I'm going to mess with it with my left. Okay, first of all, can you hear that? Okay. 1 second. I'll figure this thing out someday. Yeah, thank you. Loudly, clearly and loudly. Well, I'm sorry about that, but oh no, I'll figure out this whole streaming thing someday. You know, one of these years. I've only been doing this for about 6 months, every single day. All right, can you hear this? Can we hear this? We can hear this. I'll go through my mixer, and if I can hear it, you can hear it. You can see it. You can hear it. Yeah, I know. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna adjust this like that. Just this like that. I'm just being picky about my angles. Just being a little picky. A little further up. Come on, you can do it. There you go. All right. Yeah, I like that better. Now, okay, so I can hit one button here, and I can go to transitions, which is this one. This scene transitions between 5 other scenes. Every 8 seconds. I'm still testing all this stuff. Okay. Okay, and this camera is too low. But I can adjust that. How's that? Let me just figure out. Okay, if I stream cam. Yeah, that's better. There, you see Kitty. Mo. You can barely see Kitty. All right, so let's talk about that technology that I've been talking about. It's this three button foot pedal. Okay, 3-button foot pedal that I have down here under my. You can kind of see it down here. So the left right now, when I have OBS, I can use it to switch between 3 scenes, including the starting soon scene, this scene, and the transition scene. Okay, that's fine. But the new technology I'm talking about is what I call page turning technology. So let's discuss how I learned how to read music, and that is sitting in front of a acoustic piano, regular old piano, with a book in front of me, and me having to deal with the fact that the book wanted to close, and I had to change the pages. There was nobody there to do it for me, and it's been a pain in the ass for basically my entire life. So I was doing something the other day where I was playing James Taylor songs out of his book, which I've also done millions of times. So I changed the transitions. It's pretty sensitive. Okay. So I was playing, and I was really first. I was fighting the book. The books tend to want to close. I have these books of James Taylor, okay, music, which I love to play. And I'm like, oh, but I have to maybe get a rock from outside down. It's just, but then you have to go back and forth. Like, well, I know what I'll do. I'll scan the pages and print them out, and then just have so it won't be in a book form. It'll be flat. So then I did a stream where I had them printed out. I have them still over there. I've got like a big pile of pages that I from the book, but I scanned them and then printed so they're like at least now separate flat pages that I could like tape together. Didn't work either. So I realized I am way behind the time. There's an advanced method of doing this, and now that I have this foot pedal, I can tell you what it is. I'll show you what it is. Even hold on a second. Let me see if I can get to here. Okay, here's my James Taylor sheet music archive. So the fact that I had done the pages, but let me show you what I'm talking about here. If you look at the upper page here, you can see it says Another Day, and that's page 1 of Another Day. So it goes like this: Wake up, Suze. Okay, I just pushed the button. So now what's going on? Wake up, Suze. I gotta get used to this. Now it's wake up, put your shoes on, walk with me into this light. Finally this morning, I'm feeling more again. It was a hell of a night. And I hit this button. Just to be with you by my side. Oh, you can't see it when I do this though. Hold on, let me bring back to the hold on. Okay, so you can see the okay, now you can see what I'm playing here, and okay, so this is the left. Oh, shoot, you can't. Hold on, I can get it. I can get this. Okay, all right, the left page. Oh no, see, it's going through. All right, so here I'm seeing what the problem is. It's not what I thought. I'm using a foot switch to simulate a keyboard, left and right keys. But yeah, okay. Oh, all right. So I need to take this back to the the drawing board. But for now, because I want to do this, I'm going to do something really simple, which is I'm just going to turn off the hotkeys on my. They're really easy to do, but I'm just going to turn them off temporarily, and that way I could use the keys just on my. So I'm going to clear this, clear left and right, leave A where it is. Okay, so now I can switch if I'm here. Let's see. Hopefully this will work. Switch pages, and you don't see any scene changes. It was basically doing two things. It was changing scenes. It was double mapping the keys, and I have to figure out how I can do that. Okay, now you can see Another Day, page 1. This starts out here. Another Day, page 2. I can click with my left foot here using the pedal, and I can go back and forth, which I need to because it'll go. Okay, Another Day, 186, 187, 188, and I have to do this, or the 189. Okay, this one goes all the way through without repeats. But this one, I think, let's see, Another Gray Morning. I think they basically generally do, which is at least I don't have. There's a bunch of them that go, but they go back and forth. So let's try this. First of all, I want to do this, where I'm going to show you. I just want to be able to put this on the right side of my screen. That as big as possible. Okay. So my feeling is, at least my whole idea is, this way I could do this without having to touch any pages. Yes, I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize I hadn't tried this before. This is brand new technology. What I'm saying is I'm trying new technology, and the new technology is being able to change the pages with my left foot while I'm playing through the song. But I don't know. I think that might require a lot of kind of training. So we're going to try it. What is this? When I feel as though my love is sinking down, the sun doesn't want to shine. When it feels like she won't face another day, life is unkind. What the heck? It stopped working. Okay. Life is unkind. Or is that the right page? No. Okay, so they're not in order. She's frozen in time. That's an issue. Here comes another gray morning. I'll get it eventually. Not so good morning after all. She says, well, what am I to do today? With too much time, so much sorrow. She hears the baby waking up downstairs. She hears the foghorn calling out across the sound. The repetition in the morning air is just too much to bear. No one seems to care if another day goes creeping by, empty and ashamed, like an old and wanted memory. No one will claim the clouds with their heads on the ground. She's gonna have to come down. Oops. Yeah, don't stop being pushy, man. I already asked you once. I'm gonna ban you if you do it again. She said, move me, locked up inside. I didn't understand her, God knows I tried. She said, make me angry, just make me cry. But no more gray morning, I think I'd rather die. Sorry about that. You know, my community has some unusual people here. How about, I want to do this song, Going Around Again. Going around. I'm trying to figure out my best positioning for this three pedal thing, which I just got. And what's I think it's wonky because, now I see what's going on. I got a cable, kind of the cable for my other pedal. It's like really, really random stuff, but yeah, okay. No, we'll do this one next after I do that. Oh, hey, there you go. Thank you for Adrian Aziza. Thank you very much for this for the raid. I hope you guys had a great stream. They've raided before. The second time they've raided. Thank you very much. Hope you have a lovely time. Lovely Costa Rican streamers, good friends of South African originally, friends of ours. So friends of mine, lovely people, and I'm hoping to meet both of them in person finally at next TwitchCon in September in San Diego, because they've been talking about going out. Now Mistress Mort has gone twice in a row. I don't know if she'll go. Okay. The other thing is I'm wanting to hit the wrong pedal, and this is tricky. Wait, it goes. I gotta price this. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, every day, sitting a little closer, going much faster than a roller coaster with a love like yours. What is it doing? Oh, what is going on here? Oh, this thing just keeps getting in here. Oh my God, I can't. I have to get some pedal ties here. Sorry about that. With a love like yours, surely come my way. Oh yes, oh wrong pedal. Yes, I'll get it every day. Seems a little faster. Go, all my friends they say go on and ask her. With a love like yours, surely come my way. Oh, every day seems a little stronger, and every day lasts a little longer. Come what may, do you ever long for true love for me? Like I love for you, baby, say every day seems a little closer, going much faster than a coaster with a love like yours. Surely come my way. Yes, a love like yours will surely come my way. Every day, each and every day, each and every day. Every day seems a little stronger, and every day lasts a little longer. Come what may, do you ever long for true love from me? Like I long for you, baby, say every day seems a little closer, going much faster than a roller coaster. With a love like yours, surely come my way. Come my way. Every day. Yeah, this is much better. How you doing, Dan? Today I'm in my James Taylor canon, and he this is a song I really love singing though. By the way, cheers everybody! It is Diet Coke time. Join me in a Diet Coke if you possibly can. We were trying to promote the Diet Coke Corporation. My feeling is nobody's really heard of it before. And the new technologies, I have this foot switch, which you can see, so you can see the sheet music. I digitized the sheet music with my full bed scanner, and I was really fighting to be able to see the music and play at the same time with either the book or having the printed pages like arrayed in front of me. And this should free up my hands and leave me with my feet to be able to actually do this. So it's going around, so I can see going. I'm kind of looking at this in advance because it's got 4 pages. But then it goes back to where? I want to know where it goes back to. Okay, there's 1 and 2. So it goes back from that page 2 pages back. Okay, all right, good. All right, we're going to sing the song. This is actually by James Taylor's brother, Livingston Taylor. Couldn't take no more. I shuttered up my window and I bolted tight my door. That's when I took one look at you and I nearly lost my mind. Now I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. Yes, I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. Oops. But it was a little heartbreaker. It didn't quite work out. She did a number on my confidence. I was riddled with self-doubt. I said, that's it, I'm through, I quit. Then Juanita, she looked so fine. Yes, I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. Keep me going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. Round and round in circles, heart's always the same. One moment you swear you'd had enough, next you've got to know her name. All on my own and it wasn't that bad. I was getting by as I could get. I stopped into a drugstore for 1 pack of cigarettes. She didn't have a quarter, had to call her cousin Kate. Could I lend her 1 thin dime? Now I'm going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. I'll be going round, going round, going round, going around one more time. See me going round, like that song. I don't know. Just is what it is. Wait, where are we? What's this one? So these also are in order. 125, 34, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Oh. Some of these at the end are out of order. I think I can fix that because I'm in alphabetical order. This song goes like this. Wait. How's it go? There it goes. Any reason to be here? Hoping to find it tonight. Walking alone on Broadway. Watching the people, watching the town go down. Broadway's a river to me. Fat fish in a big city sea. Taxi cabs, limousines, submarines. Got my mind on a sweet dream. Keeping an eye on a sweet scene. 'Cause I'm open for love in the middle of town tonight. Had my fill of self-pity. I bought all my blues to the city. Guess I'm pressing my luck in the middle of town tonight. Keep me waiting on you to smile back on me, child. Looks like tomorrow seems like the end of a dream dawning on me on Broadway. In the morning light, it's a dream. I'm just a fool looking for love on Broadway. A little rough. These are pretty songs. We already did that one. We haven't done this one. You can play the game, you can act out the part, but you know it wasn't written for you. How can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. And what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone. Once you tell somebody the way that you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. degrees. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. Like to do to you, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. It goes on for a while, but you know, we get the idea. This is not an appropriate song for the time of year. It's called Summer's Here. But it's another great song. Diet Coke. Let's do another song. I got like only 2 more, I think, in this collection. Okay, sorry. Summer's here. I'm for that. I got my rubber sandals, got my straw hat. I got my cold beer, man. I'm glad that it's here. Summer's here. That suits me fine. It may rain today, 'cause I don't mind. It's my favorite time of the year, and I'm glad that it's here. Old man winter time, he goes so slow. 10 degrees below, you know. You take your ice and snow and let my balmy breezes blow. Well, the water is cold, but I've been in. Baby, lose the laundry and jump on in. I mean, all God's children got skin, and it's summer again. Old man winter time, he goes so slow. 10 degrees below, you know. You take your ice and snow and let my balmy breezes blow. Well, summer's here, I'm for that. I got my rubber sandals, got my straw hat. I got my cold beer, man, I'm glad that it's here. It's my favorite time in the year, and I'm glad that it's here. Good Friday song, though. This is actually the song that goes after no, not Valentine's Day. That's another song. I can't sing Valentine's Day, sadly. We can do this one. Okay, this is how it goes, I'm sure. Happy Friday, Donnie. We're doing some James Taylor, kind of this electric piano. James Taylor, at this time, is featured on his recordings a fantastic electric piano player named Don Grolnick, and his stylings permeated my interpretation of how to play electric piano. So I consider Don Grolnick and Joe Sample, don't worry about that, my mentors on electric piano, and he arranged this particular song. He's credited on this song. I think he arranged all the electric piano parts that James did. Okay. Oh, the water is wide. Well, these are later than that. I can't cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Here, build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, there is a ship that she sails the sea. She's loaded deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. Oh, love is handsome and love is fine. The sweetest flower when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summer dew. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I, and both shall row, my love and I. Don Grolnick's not with us anymore. I don't think I do this. Whatever. No, I was on the wrong key then. What we start here? A over B. Whenever I see your smiling face, I have to smile myself, 'cause I love you, yes I do. When you give me that pretty little, where's my thing here? Pretty little pout, it turns me inside out. Something about you, baby, I don't know. Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it can go stronger every day. Oh, how much longer? I thought it was enough a couple of times before with the dude next door. That was long before I met you. Now I'm sure that I won't forget you. And I thank my lucky stars, you are who you are. You're not just another lovely lady sat down to break my heart. Wait. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it can go stronger every day. How much longer? No one can tell me. A flat. No one can tell me what I'm doing wrong today. It's got a bunch of modulations in it, but other than that, it's not really that great a song. Okay, that's it. That's a run through of I think all of them except for this one here, Valentine's Day. I'm gonna try it, but that's gonna be it. Hey, Giorgio, I said loud and clear, please do not ask people come into my stream and ask people to follow you. You listen, it's gonna be your third warning now. And that's the way it is. So just be nice in chat or you get kicked out. You'll learn that eventually. People will kick you out, or I'll time you out for 10 days or something. You don't want that to happen, do you? So just don't come in and only say please follow me. I mean, you could say that as partially, but just not only. It's kind of a distraction, but I don't mind. Okay, where are we here? Back. Valentine's Day. Beneath the tide, the fishies glide, fin to fin and side to side. For fishy love has now begun. Fishy love, finny fun. Paper moon, paper hat, pink balloon, work of art. Al Capone, Bugs Moran, Valentine's Day. Bootleg gin, pork pie hat, dewdrop in, dirty rat. Through the heart, Cupid's dart. On Valentine's Day, oh day to repay the one that you love. Gentlemen, take off your hats as I speak thereof. Just a brief break from the push and the shove. You may go a few rounds without boxing gloves. Those are some complicated chords. Land your punch, stand my ground. Break for lunch and a second round. We set 'em up, knock 'em down. Valentine's Day. Me and you and him and her, us and them. We keep score, love is war. Valentine's Day. Lost my teeth, lost my hair, lost my mind. You don't care. Love is war, all is fair on Valentine's Day. That's a rough song to play without knowing the song really well. I mean, I know the song really well. It's still rough to play. I mean, I love that song, but I didn't get it quite down. What was this song? Terra Nova. Oh, sorry, that's not how it goes. That's how it goes. Sorry. Hold on. Oh, in this day, this is the last one by it. Show me the ocean. When shall I see the sea? May this day set me in motion. I ought to be on my way, my way. We were there close. We were sailing on the Terra Nova, sailing for the setting sun, sailing for the new horizon. May this day show me an ocean. Ought to be on my way. Ought to be on my way right now. Stepping on the boat with a lump in my throat. On my way right now. Got a letter from a dear friend of mine. Story of a spiritual awakening. Spoke of her love returning in kind. She let me know that she'd be waiting, and I should be on my way by now. Walking across the floor, reaching for the door, on my way right now. And it goes back to, here I sit, could you fool that I am? My elbow on my knee and my chin in my hand. My mind in the gutter and my eye on the street. Hold up in a cave of concrete. And ought to be on my way right now. Packing my things while the telephone rings. On my way right now. I miss my lovely mother, and I love my lonely father. No more my brothers, one thing and another. I hear my sister singing, how you doing, Giorgio? And I ought to be on my way by now. Moving across the land with my heart in my hand. On my way by now. Ought to be on my way by now. Oh, where to stay? Show me the ocean. Set me in motion. Ought to be on my way. It goes on for a while. Out to the western, out to the west of Lambert's Cove. There is a sail out in the sun, and I'm on board, though very small. I've come home to stop yearning, to burn off the haze around the shore, turn off the crazy way I feel. I'll stay away from you no more. I've come home to stop yearning. It's actually kind of, it's just pure 3-part choral at that point in the song with Carly Simon, James Taylor, and it's quite a song. This is from JT, possibly one of my top 10 all-time favorite albums. I think I've done them all now. We did Shout of the People. We did Only One. We did Looking for Love on Broadway. We did Going Around One More Time, which is my all-time favorite. We did Every Day. I don't know if we did this. We didn't do Copper Line, but I don't really feel like I could do Copper Line, pull off Copper Line. Even the old folks that never knew why they call it like they do. I was wondering since the age of 2, down on Copper Line. Copper Head and Copper Beach, Copper Kettle sitting side by each, Copper Roll, Copper Georgia Peach, down on Copper Line. Half a mile down in Morgan Creek, feeling heavy on the end of the week. Hercules and a hog-nosed snake, down on Copper Line. We were down on Copper Line. It goes back to all the way to warm summer night on Copper Line. Slip away past supper time. Wood smoke and moonshine, down on Copper Line. One time I saw my daddy dancing. I watched him moving like a man in a trance. He brought it back from the war in France, down on Copper Line. Copper Branch water and tomato wine, creosote and turpentine, sour mash and new moonshine, down on Copper Line. Down on Copper Line. First kiss ever I took, like a page from a romance book. Sky opened and the earth shook, down on Copper Line, down on Copper Line. Took a fall from a windy height, but only knew how to hold on tight. Pray for love enough to last all night, down on Copper Line. Day breaks and the boy wakes up, the dog barks and the bird sings, sap rises and the angels sigh. I gotta get back to all the way to the beginning. Tried to go back as if I could, all spec house and plywood. Tore up good, down on Copper Line. Doesn't come as a surprise to me, it doesn't touch my memory. Man, I'm lifting up, rising free, down on Copper Line. With water down to Morgan Creek, only living for the end of the week. Hercules and a hog-nosed snake, down on Copper Line. It goes to take me down on Copper Line. That's the end of the song. Down on Copper Line. Take me down on Copper Line. That's what I'm trying to do, to imitate James Taylor as much as I possibly can. Man, I'm falling way short of James Taylor, but it's okay. It's all right. Okay, now I learned a few things. I'm always getting my technical, but this is actually a good idea if I want to play sheet music, to do it on the to do this foot switch. The thing is, I'm actually pretty clumsy with pushing one with my left foot and one with my right foot, but practice will make me better. Practice will get better. So today's stream, to summarize, we flew around Mumbai in my Edgeley Optica. We crashed only once, which is about average, maybe slightly less than average. And then we also had a music stream where I tried out my James Taylor songs on electric piano, using my foot pedal to move between the pages. And I kind of let you guys see how that works, which I think is kind of fun. So I'll probably do that again. Although next time I stream, but by the way, when I stream it from a fake book, everything's on one page. So I can set that page there and I can just read. I don't have to worry about turning pages like this. You can see there's 5-6 pages you got to go in. Sometimes you got to go back 5 pages. It's a little harder than just if everything is on one page, but it's just a lot of music here. So I can see why they don't try to jam it onto one page. By the way, Giorgio. Oh, you got Classroom streaming. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Anyway, Giorgio normally streams, only he loves those jetliners, which are fantastic. They're very realistic flying. Very realistic flying. I mean, it's really fun because all the systems work. But I'm trying to convince him to do. He's going to do the vintage planes, because I almost only do vintage plane pre-World War II planes. I do others, like today we flew a modern plane, or small kind of weird modern planes, but I stay away from the big planes. By the way, thank you so much for coming to stream. Today I'm going to have to end it right now. Hold on a second. How long have we been going on? Oh, well, that's good stuff. Oh, nice. I'm going to come over to your stream in a second. I'll raid you. Hold on a second. I'll raid you, but give me a second. I just want to say quickly, thanks again for coming to the stream. Now's the time of the stream when I always like to say we do the care about it. Yeah, you're streaming, right? Hold on. Keep streaming for a while, for like another 2 minutes, okay? Yeah, okay. Give me 2 minutes. Today's the end of the stream. We've been streaming what in order, almost 2 hours. Well, an hour and 45 minutes. Today's at the end of the stream. First of all, I like to say, cheers. Have some Diet Coke. Please drink Diet Coke. It'll make me happy if you do. I like to put on a show pretty much every day that's a lot like the Carol Burnett show, except instead of Carol Burnett, yeah, there you go. I'm nice. I appreciate it. It's all I ask is that you put me on for back. Coke Zero is acceptable, kind of. As long as you have me for background music, that's the intention. I don't want anybody to give me a lot of attention. I don't want to, you know what I mean? That's what lounge music is about. It's about enjoying the ambience in the lounge. So typically, if I were when my lounge piano act, I don't sing any of the songs because people don't want to hear the singing. But that's okay. So anyway, like today, I like to say, like I say every day, I put on a show that's a lot like the Carol Burnett show. A lot. And that is, she's put on a weekly variety show. Although instead of Tim Conway, Harvey Korman, Lyle Waggoner, and the incomparable Vicki Lawrence, you get none of those people, and you also don't get Carol Burnett. But you do get me performing and all this interaction and singing this. I'm so glad we had this chance together, just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. And she did this every single time. So that's my Carol Burnett show homage. Have a great time. You know what will happen? That's okay. Hot chocolate. Well, hot chocolate is brown, right? So it's close enough. I know. I'm gonna raid you, right? You're on, right? You're on, right? We're going to raid Giorgio if there's anybody here, because why not? He's raided me. You know what I mean? And I only raid other small streamers. So, yeah, you don't know. Okay, Giorgio, you were way too new. The Carol Burnett show was in the 1970s. You're not going to know anything about it, all right? All right. See you guys all next time. Tomorrow will be another stream. Woohoo!